we have Dr. Pearl LaPerla, world-famous biological immunologist. She is Darkfield blood microscopist. She does live blood cell analysis. She is one of the utmost in America. So we brought her in today to do this test. Thank you to Dr. LaPerla for coming into the studio. We're going to ask Josh to come in and give us a drop of his blood. We've taken somebody from the audience here. We've chosen Josh to come in. And if you'll just sit down there, Josh, Dr. LaPerla, you can tell us what's going on in the meantime. What are we actually seeing and why we are doing blood analysis to see this?
Well, the live blood shows us many things, not only hydration, genuine hydration. You know, people drink water, but they don't particularly become hydrated with it because the water is insufficient for that. But also we can see in live blood the effects of our diet and of our environment, environmental toxins. And of course we can see many other things like the bacteria, the viral and the fungal phases that tend to develop heavy metals, and exposure to different drugs and prescription items can be seen in the live blood as well.
So you've got the blood on the
Yes, we
there.
do. So what we're looking at, we do see exactly what you called a rouleau situation. That means when the red blood cells are stacked much like a roll of coins. And you'll see that instead of red blood cells moving individually, we end up seeing this rouleau, you know, they're moving en masse. They're attempting to move en masse. But why are they stuck together? You know, the excess proteins, over-proteinization that occurs in the body, lack of hydration, causes the cells to lose their electrical charge. They have an electrical charge that should allow them to repel one another. And what happens is a lack of hydration and acidity of the pH causes them to lose their electrical charge, and they begin to stick together. And that's dangerous because it allows us not to carry as much oxygen.
In effect, if the entire body were like that, you'd be loaded with cancer.
Yes. You could be loaded with cancer, but mostly people would be complaining of fatigue and lack of energy and lack of motivation. And the problem is that over time, this situation leads to degenerative disease.
Diabetes and cancer.
Of course. And their after effects, their long-term effects from lack of hydration.
So what are we actually seeing in his blood there? Let's have a look at that blood one more time.
What we're actually
we
seeing...
don't see one single blood cell actually on its own.
On its own. None of them are on their own.
They're all connected like sticky.
Yes. They're all sticky, and we're seeing development of fibrin in the middle there. You can see that. And that fibrin, you know, takes up all the space in the, you know, in the plasma field.
Okay, now we've taken his blood, we've seen it. It's not a very good picture at all. Let's give him a glass of this energized water. Josh, if you'll drink that down,
Bon appetit.
And we hopefully will see a miraculous change in a few minutes' time. Just by drinking that water, it will influence all the water in his body. And then we'll take his blood again, right?
Yes. Blood looks good. Blood
Whoa, my goodness,
yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Wow, that is phenomenal. Dr. LaPerla?
That was impressive, definitely.
That's what I'm talking about.
I believe it, folks. You can change your water at home. You can do this yourself.